This is my pumpkin mess.
This is my phone set up with my sister and her son.
Oh, there it is.
There he is. So cute.
I'm showing you guys books.
Alright everybody, it is the lighting of the first pumpkin. Hopefully you can tell it's Frankenstein. Frankenstein's monster. With the bolts. Well, you can't really see this cheekbone very well. But he's got cheekbones and a chin. He's got his deep shadowy eyes and his hair. So, yes. Frankenstein's monster! I'm just so happy. Looks so good. Gotta protect it from the bunny. Why, hello there. It is Monday, October something. 19th. There we go. So, this week I will be focusing on writing a lot more. So, hopefully I will actually get stuff done and finish off my gothic romance that I finished the draft and I put it aside to let it sit and see if I could get any feedback. My sister hasn't had time to get to it, so I have no feedback yet, but it's due by Halloween, so I need to get back on it. So I need to do that one. I want to finish Cloak of Bones, and I want to get more world building done for Gates of Ascension, so my sci-fi novel. So that is a lot of writing to do. And it is already like 3:45 in the afternoon on Monday. It is really overcast outside and dark. But I also need to do dishes. So I think I'll do some sprints of dishes and do some sprints of writing tonight. So my own live write-in isn't until 10 tonight after Austin K's. So we have some time to get stuff in order, so let's get going. Alright, just did some dishes. It is about 4 o'clock now, so Glory Writes the Blues is about to start, so time to get my laptop out. Alright, so they're talking about Star Wars, which, while I love, is welcome to Toronto. You can hear all the sirens. But, so I guess I'm just going to do my own sprints for now and start writing. Alright, so as you can see, I have a 30-minute timer, so let's start writing.
I think about us calling. I think about us falling through the dark night and through time, towards the light when you'll be mine. I think about us, I know the dawn is for us. I dream about us, I dream about the stardust. I dream about us, I dream of how it started and how it's all connected to everything we'll ever do. I think about what the future's holding for us.
Alright, so it's been an hour and 17 minutes. This is my third 30-minute sprint with no breaks because I was into it, so I just kept going. And I finished up my gothic romance, so it is revamped a little bit. No vampires. And yeah, I've put out the call for beta readers on a couple of Discords, so hopefully I will get some takers so I can get some feedback. And it is now 5:30, so time to move on to another story.
Oh, my knuckles are hurt.
Schloop! Austin K's live writing. Good stuff. Alright, so I just found 2 beta readers. One from the Women's Horror Writing group, and one from Charlie Dorset's Discord. So I have 2 different groups that I have queried, and one from each has accepted to beta read, so I'm very excited. And now, during this live write-in, I'm going back to my Into the Catacombs short story, so the Paris Catacombs, and I need to get this finished before Halloween. So I have finished up my Snatched Ghost Gothic Romance, and now working on Into the Catacombs. So hopefully I will have 2 done tonight. Just waiting on feedback, so we'll see. Alright. Wow, my hair is big. It is time to get ready for the live write-in, so I will see you guys after.
So poorly. Okay. From Laura Nettles. The ghost of a child rifling through the books looks at me forlornly. I need to solve this mystery, or my friends and I will die. Can you help me? I couldn't tell him. It was already too late. I feel sort of bad now.
Alright, so Monday night, just did my live write-in. I finished going over my Catacombs story, and then I got some, I had the idea of being able to conjure ghosts from the blood on the bones, and then my sister had the idea of him using twine as a leading guide so he could find his way back, and then it gets cut and he can't find his way back. And so then Jules had the idea that there's a ghost cat playing with it. And so I have this fantasy creature that in French folklore called the Madagot, that is a cat that can basically walk between the worlds of the living and the dead in some folklore. And so I wanted to incorporate it somewhere, but I didn't know how. So I had my protagonist, my tourist, my Englishman, he has twine, and it goes slack, and he looks back, and it's a Madagot that has drawn its claws over the twine and cut it. Takes the detached end and runs off with it. So he is really stuck with the guide. So I added that and threaded that throughout the story a little bit more. And so I'm doing one final read through before I send it off to beta readers. And then I got some beta reader feedback from Tamama Writes and from Megan. And I'm waiting on one more person to give me feedback on my Gothic romance, Snatched Ghost. So I am excited to incorporate that in tomorrow. So these are both due Halloween. So I want to get these out of the way so I can get back to my sci-fi novel. So very productive Monday. It went great. I worked for 4.5 hours, about 4 hours 45 minutes, 4.5. So yeah, good stuff. So catching up. Alright, it is Tuesday, so I have done Services Canada this morning with documentation and stuff to hopefully get my employment insurance completely done. And I have some feedback for my Gothic romance, Snatched Ghosts. So I need to go through and re-edit my short story. It is Tuesday evening, and I now have some beta readers for Into the Catacombs. So I have sent those off. And most of the people say that they will have it done through the weekend, so that should be in time for the Halloween deadline. I'm very excited. Hopefully they don't disappoint. So, I love my little blurbs especially for Into the Catacombs, I love my blurb, but it's I don't want to disappoint because of the blurb, so, so let me find my blurb. Okay. An Englishman in 1805 goes down to the Paris catacombs with a pale guide whose name seems vaguely familiar. Creatures, witches, and ghosts abound. Interested, please let me know. So, yes, I have sent off a couple. Hopefully I get feedback that don't say just start over. So, we'll see. But, I am very grateful for the people who have volunteered. There is a Discord for women in horror that I am a part of, and so a lot of them are great, and so a couple of them have offered to beta read. So that's where I'm finding these readers. Also, some people from Charlie's Discord. So, great resources. Yeah, that's it for Tuesday. So, we'll see you guys all on Wednesday. It is after the Wednesday night live write-in. It went really well. Earlier today, I read my catacomb story to my mother, who had some feedback. I got rid of the A at the end of a sentence. Yes, it slipped in, and I don't know if British people use A like Canadians can. So I took it out and changed one line, and yeah, it was good. And then tonight I worked on world building Gates of Ascension. It went really well. I'm finally developing the backstory for my oligarchy pilot and the sigils that he has, and I'm really excited. I also did another sprint after with my sister. So I put the sigils, like I took photos of them and put them in my character profile in my Google Doc. So that was good. And I journaled, and that is what I did today. So hopefully I will get even more done tomorrow on Thursday. And yeah, just buckle down and get some stuff done. So we'll see. Oh yeah, also I attended the Zoom meeting for my Toronto NaNoWriMo region group, so that was really fun. We went over world building, so we basically just got to know each other and talked about what our projects were, and got some friends on, like, more buddies on the Nano site, so that was cool. And hopefully my world building will expand even more now. Well, not expand, contract to what I need and go farther. Hello everyone, it's Thursday night. Today I listened to some of the Frankenstein audiobook, and I scheduled my live write-ins for next week. I decided that next Wednesday I'll go for an extra hour as my last Preptober live write-in, just to get a little bit more done. And yeah, it's really weird because my days and my nights are starting to get reversed. Like, I stay up until at least 2 in the morning, and then I sleep in until 12:30 in the afternoon. And so, like, and then I sometimes even take a nap after that. So I'm staying up later and later and getting up later and later, and it's starting to, like, yeah, so I need to work on that. But I am splurging tonight, and I ordered a lovely pizza that is coming. I'm so excited for it, and hopefully I will get some work done. Hello, it is Friday night, well, technically Saturday morning now, but I just logged off of watching a live write-in by Celeste Joan, which was really fun. So that was after Charlie, like, went and started watching after Charlie's Fanfiction Friday, which was also a lot of fun. And I have a new short story idea, flash fiction if you will, and it's about a teapot that screams with the voices of the dead. So I have started drafting that, and Charlie was talking about prose poetry, that's what it's called. So I am trying my hand for the first time since high school at poetry. So it's interesting. So I am attempting to do prose poetry with my undead screaming teapot. So we are forging ahead there. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it up tomorrow. I submitted my gothic romance to Horror Addicts for consideration to be added to the anthology. And I also did my Into the Catacombs. I submitted that for consideration into the Far From Home anthology. So, fingers crossed. They both say that they won't let people know until December 1st, which ones are final. So I have all of November to just worry about it and wonder about it. So, hurrah. That'll be a fun nano. So, yes. So I also wrote a talk for church, so like a speech thingy, like a little mini, yeah. So I wrote that. I'm quoting one that I really love that I heard a few years ago, and so I wrote that. It's a few pages long. It's like a 12-minute speech, so that I have to give on Sunday. So I finished that up today. So I got those words, and it is time for sleep. It's almost 2 in the morning. Hello everybody, happy Saturday. So last night was working on my teapot story and stuff. So I am going to start, like I just got back from doing groceries, so the rabbit will eat the vegetables and not me, so that should be good. And now I'm watching Stephanie, what is your full name? Stephanie Whitson. I'm watching her live write-in right now, and I am going to start writing and feeding the rabbit. Where are your vegetables? You got some green beans now? He's a happy boy, making his happy waffle sounds. There's fur on that green bean. Oh my gosh, there's fur everywhere. Why must you shed so much? Alright everybody, it is the end of another week. I just finished my Steam Scream, what'd you call it? Prose poem. That's the words. There we go. So, I finished that up and sent it off to Abigail Ford, who's gonna read it for me, hopefully have some suggestions and some pointers and see what can be improved. This week I finished my 2 short stories that I submitted to anthologies. I worked on world building my sci-fi novel a bit, and I wrote this other poem flash fiction. It's like 325 words or so it's pretty short, but I'm okay with it right now. I know it can be a lot better, so we'll see what the feedback says, and then I'll sleep on it some more and hopefully have more inspiration. So after doing some math, for total for the month of October so far, I am at 44 hours worked on my stuff. So definitely lower than it should be, but my days and nights are flipping, and because I don't have a set schedule, and so I really need to work on that. Oh, I forgot to include my talk speech thingy for church. Hang on. Alright, 47 and a half. So, slightly better. Yes. I am going to call it a night. I just got off Tessa, Dean, and Charlie's sprints and chats. So that's where I finished my poem and sent it off to Abigail. So I also have scheduled my Ask Me Anything, my AMA, for next Tuesday. So it'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern. Abigail will be the co-host. And I put up a Instagram post to have questions to ask me that I'll be answering, or you could put them in below this video, so ask me questions that you would like answered, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!